We're joined this morning on This Week on Iowa with Katie Doherty, the head women's tennis coach. Coach, we went to Oklahoma and Oklahoma State last weekend. A couple tough losses, but you said you were encouraged by the second day's performance. What did you like about your team's effort against OSU?
Absolutely. I mean, two good teams we played, and, Oklahoma State's loaded with talent. We played outdoors on Sunday, which we haven't done since really October. So that was different, and the team responded really well, and they were freshly paved too, so they were just really slow and very different from the inside tennis we've been playing, but they did a great job. Doubles not where we needed it to be, but singles we had opportunities on every court.
I know the Hawks like playing at home. You're 3-0 at the Hawkeye Tennis and Recreation Complex. Northern Iowa visits Saturday at noon. What kind of response are you looking for from this team?
Competing-wise, we got to stay at where we are. It was much better. It's been getting better every match, and we're gonna come out Saturday the same way. And every match that we play, the next one's the most important one of the season, and that's how we're going into Saturday.
All right, Hawkeyes versus Panthers Saturday at noon at the HTRC. Coach, good luck and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Go Hawks.
We're joined this morning by Marla Loop, the head Hawk for the University of Iowa softball team. Coach, can you talk about the team's rebound last week? We dropped a tough game to Arizona State, put that behind you, and then posted 3 straight victories at the Littlewood Classic.
It was challenging going into the weekend. We knew we were going to face some tough competition, and we had Arizona State on the ropes, 2-0 going into the 7th, and unfortunately we didn't finish out strong. So the challenge was just regrouping, resetting, and really continue to be the aggressor and staying on top of the opponent. And the girls did a nice job of that.
Well, the Hawkeyes are headed to Palm Springs this weekend for the Cathedral City Classic. What are you expecting from your team during this tournament?
I'm expecting us to learn from last weekend. Again, continue to be aggressive, and then when we've got the lead to shut the door and stay in control and make sure we come out with the victory instead of giving the ball game away.
Well, you're 10 games into the season, Coach. Good luck moving forward, and thanks for joining us here.
Thank you.
Joined this morning by Jack Dahm, the head Hawkeye for the University of Iowa baseball team. Coach, the squad went 1-2 over the weekend in the season opener, the Big Ten Big East Challenge, but I'm sure you saw some things that you liked.
I'll tell you what, I saw a lot of good things, Chris. It's probably the best that our guys have played coming out of the bubble as far as the first weekend. Now we're very disappointed we went 1-2. Got to learn to finish the games off, and we had plenty of opportunities. We played outstanding against Pittsburgh in the first game, swung the bat extremely well. The second game we had a 2-1 lead and let it sneak away late in the game. And although our pitchers have done an outstanding job, and we have a 4 ERA, which I think will continue to get better. We hit 283, which isn't bad the opening weekend, and we only made 3 errors. So there was a lot of positives, some things that we need to clean up, which is typical early in the season.
Your road trip continues this weekend when you travel to the Coastal Carolina tournament. What needs to happen from these Hawkeyes to come away with a successful weekend?
You know what? Just continue to improve. We try to keep things pretty simple for our guys, and our big point of emphasis this weekend is going to be, doing a better job with the pitch away from us. Drive that ball away. We got a little over anxious with guys in scoring positions, so one of the things I talk about as far as mental toughness is trusting yourself. Trusting the game plan that you've worked on all year long and now implement that in the game. And that's what we're going to work on here the next couple of days. We leave Wednesday night for Myrtle Beach, and then we'll get a chance to practice on Thursday. So we typically make a big jump from the first to second week, and that's what we want to do. We just want to continue to get better. Our guys were very enthusiastic. They approached the field the right way. A lot of positive signs, just need to continue to get better.
Well, you said it. You're headed to Myrtle Beach this weekend for 3 games. Good luck this weekend, Coach, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
We're joined this morning on This Week on Iowa by Lane Anderson, the head track and field coach for the Hawkeyes. Coach, by all accounts, the Hawks did pretty well last week at the Iowa Invitational. What did you see during that event that you'd like to carry over to this weekend's Big Ten Indoor Championships?
Well, we had a great atmosphere. It certainly was great to have you and I and Drake and some of the schools present that we did, and a big crowd, and I thought we saw some performances to match the level of intensity and excitement around the building. Certainly, Justin Austin in the sprints and the 200 running one of the top times in the country stood out. 4x4s at the end really stood out. Thought the mile race, some young guys there in the mile making some big breakthroughs. That was fantastic. The quarter on the women's side with Nicole Erickson, Hannah Simonson. So I thought we had an all-around good meet.
Now, both on the men's and women's side, you got a lot of leadership heading into the championships. How is that advantageous for this group?
Well, I mean, you know, it's we've got some young kids, so they can certainly look to our leaders in terms of how to prepare, what to do on competition day, how to get ready to compete on multiple days, if that's the case, a prelim and a final.
Well, Coach, you and the Hawkeyes are at the Devaney Center on the campus of Nebraska this weekend for the Big Ten Indoor Championships. Good luck to you and the Hawkeyes, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.